Andrea, it is great to see you. First, I have to ask you, how are you and how have you been dealing with COVID? I mean, you're in Toronto, you know what this has been like for Torontonians, Ontario, and of course across Canada. How have you been
Mm,
holding up throughout all this?
wow. Um, I'm doing fairly well. I do have to say, I think that work really makes a difference. When we have so much work, keeps us busy, time is just flying by. I'm finding, at the beginning, it was really quite difficult being confined to to our homes. I look forward to having the restrictions, you know, stop or end completely, so that we could start living again, start socializing again, because that's been really difficult. I think that's been the most difficult is seeing family, friends, going out to events. So many events have been canceled or online. Like us at TD, like us at the Toronto Black Film Festival, we were hoping to go hybrid this year, and no, that was shut down. So everything went online, and so we're really looking forward to. I'm looking forward to next year when everything is back to normal again. Yeah.
But the thing is, you did not cancel because this is so
No.
important, not just for Toronto, but for Canada too. And the fact that we're representing during Black History Month,
Mm-hmm.
people need that normal routine. This is not just a routine, but this is a special, it's an honor, it's something that is, again, part of history and represents Canadian history on the big screen. For folks who have never been part of the Toronto Black Film Festival or even know what is it exactly, please, and how does it represent Canada on the big screen?
Sure. So we're in our 10th, so it's our 10th anniversary, it's our 10th edition, Toronto Black Film Festival. Um, so we're a festival that really showcases Black filmmakers from around the world. Our festival includes 200 films from around the world, as well as special events for the whole family. We have some great panel discussions, industry discussions, social discussions, and we also have a kids festival. So the festival is extremely important because we give a platform for creatives, artists, filmmakers, directors, producers, platform to showcase their films when they would never have that same opportunity in other mainstream theaters or other festivals. So our festival really was to help filmmakers see their ideas, see their visions, see their films on a big screen. And now that we're online, the whole world can actually. Some of our films are geo. How do you say that? Are only in one area, but most of the films are accessible. So our reach is far and wide, which really gives people chances to see Black stories, you know, Black stories and by Black filmmakers or Black stories by, racialized filmmakers. So that's the really important thing is to have this platform to be able to share these stories with the rest of the world, whereas otherwise they may never have a chance to see them.
Okay, I have to ask because I don't know how you guys do this. How do you go through so many films around the world to say, okay, this is the selection this year? Your eyeballs must be falling out of your heads to be seeing so many great films and then having to go, okay, this is the only ones that we can put on for now. Like, wow, that's got to be something.
It is. So I'm happy. I'm not part of that selection process. We have our film programming director, Joyce Teresa, and who takes care of that. So what happens is we send out a call for submission, and filmmakers from all over the world can submit their films. Then it goes through a sort of a jury. So we have Joyce and we have her assistant, two other assistants that work with her, and then they start going through the process. We have a criteria at the foundation at the Toronto Black Film Festival as well as our all of our other festivals. So we keep a really high standard of film during our festivals, so which is really important. The way it's filmed, the way the production of the film is extremely important. The acting in the film. So we don't just want to showcase just any quality of film. So the selection process is very important, and it's it's time consuming, and it's we really want to bring the best films to our festivals.
Which is very true because I've seen many times where films that are being seen on this festival uh, have been nominated or have won at the Canadian Screen Awards. And that says a lot about the process and how you guys select. But the other thing, too, I think is important also is what you said before. It's a stage to see black films that are made by black filmmakers or just, just filmmakers in general. What is that like for you to talk to these filmmakers, these black filmmakers, and when they say to you, and I don't want to speak for them, but they must be excited and thrilled, and also helping to inspire the next generation of black filmmakers?
100%. So, the feedback we get is extremely positive, and I think that from hearing them speak, a lot of the filmmakers who have films in our festivals have already had films prior before, or have had, had opportunities to create films and maybe had them showcased, like you said, on different festivals. So, but then we have some other filmmakers that it's their very first film that they're seeing on the big screen, and they're really, I think, I think they're excited. There's an excitement there. There's a sense of pride there. There's a sense of accomplishment there that they feel, knowing that their film has been picked up by the festival, and that will be able to, the whole world will be able to see or and share their stories. As far as emerging filmmakers, so we also have our filmmakers from the Being Black in Canada Toronto cohort, five amazing young filmmakers who I had the opportunity to speak with last night. So I moderated a panel discussion with them that'll be in the festival. And I mean, the creativity and the passion and the drive and the ambition these young filmmakers have is just amazing, and it was just wonderful to exchange with them. So I highly recommend that your viewers buy either an all access pass or buy a series to be able to see these films for the very first time. It's their premiere, their Canadian premiere of Being Black in Canada Toronto, their films. So
Now, I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but when you talked about the children's part of the film festival,
yes, it's a
I've
kid
been doing this
festival.
stuff for a long time. I think you guys were one of the first to
Mhm.
actually do this. Am I correct on that?
I I couldn't quite answer that.
Yeah.
I'm really not sure, but we felt it was really important to have a kids segment, so a kids film festival within our festival, and show some kids films. And there's activities for kids as well. We've got some arts and crafts. We have a book reading session. If you go to the website, there's all the breakdown is there, so families can actually have a really nice time with their children during the festival as well.
I think I could be wrong, but I think you guys are the first to do it, especially the way
Maybe.
you guys are doing it. So, which I think is amazing. You talked about some of the panels. Can you give
Yes,
me just a couple of those panels and what folks can get involved with?
sure. Sure. So we've got a panel called Music and Film, where we have a
Ah,
privilege
this
of,
is something
yes,
I'd definitely be interested in.
yes, 100%. So we had some musicians on the panel. We had music producers on the panel. We had filmmakers on the panel to talk about the selection process. How do you choose the right music to accompany your film? Because music is so important. I mean, just watching a movie and the suspense, the music builds up and something's gonna happen. So like, the music just adds the whole emotion around the film. I find the whole atmosphere is created with music. So that's one of our panels. We have another panel called Are We There Yet? And Are We There Yet? Yes, is talking about over the last 2 years with all these new initiatives for Black and racialized artists that have come up, like the Black Screen Office, and we have all these different programs from Telefilm and Canada Media Fund, and all of this, have these programs helped Black and racialized artists? Like, have we seen an increase in work? Have we seen an increase in visibility, meaning on television and film? Have these initiatives really helped the industry as far as, Black and racialized creatives go? Have we seen an improvement?
One of the things that you guys are doing too is, which I think is very important, and it's sad that this has to happen.
Mm-hmm.
You're honoring one of the greatest Black performers to
Yes.
ever be on the big screen. In fact, the first Black person to win an Academy Award for Best Male Actor.
Yes.
Could you talk a little bit about that, please?
Sure. So in this festival, we're going to be celebrating Sidney Poitier, his life achievements, his life work. We're doing a video homage to him. So we really wanted to go and get key clips and key clips of his movies, key clips of his interviews, and create this wonderful video tribute to Sidney Poitier. He paved the way for so many of us in this industry, and has done it, with elegance and grace. And so yes, we're honored to be able to honor him.
I am looking forward to seeing that, and I hope you guys have the slap from In Heat of the Night in there, because that is my favorite Sidney Poitier moment of all time. So, but let's get to some of the films. Let's get to the opening film. Let's get to some of the ones in between, and let's get to the closing one. The opening one is gonna be awesome. For I saw the folks who are behind this too.
Yes, so our opening film is Alice, which stars Common and Kiki Palmer. Really excited for that one. Get your tickets for the opening film, and the closing film is called Alone. We have so many films. My goodness, I don't know where to begin.
I know it's not fair. It's not fair for me to ask you that. So for
No.
folks who are watching this, we're not saying these are the best ones. We're just saying we're just being able to fit them in because they're all equally amazing.
Yes, yes. So we have Alone by Paul Thom. Like I said, we have our opening film. It's called Alice. I'm not going to tell you the synopsis.
Nope,
If people want to know more, please go to torontoblackfilm.com. All the information is there. But a few really great ones we have. We have an evening with Mom. We have Alone in a Strange World. We have documentary features. We have feature films. We have short films. I'm just trying to think at the top of my head. Let me see. We've got a really great film called man.
I gotta say, as you just making sure you can remember. I love the short films. Short films for me are like these little hidden gems. I know a lot of people don't tend to go to that, but I actually go after them first before I go to the feature films. And something else I should mention too, that those short films, the directors tend to end up working on feature films, and they become huge directors and producers and writers. So I'm going to definitely recommend folks, as much as you love the feature films, check out those short films because they're all equally as well good.
Yes. We have some wonderful short films, and we have some. So because we have 200 films this year, we've also grouped some of them by series, so people can buy, a tickets for a series if they like the Being Black in Canada series. You can buy individually as well. So it really gives an opportunity for people who may not have a chance to, if they buy the pass, be able to see so many films, but really want to see certain films. We have that possibility as well of buying tickets.
This is going to be so exciting.
I just wanted to mention, so sorry. So our special events, so our Kids Festival, as well as our Black Market Panel Industry Series, will be aired on Facebook. So they're all free.
In fact, if you and I saw it on the website, it actually tells you exactly where you can see everything, which I think is great. You mentioned about the website too, but we got to go over again. How do we get tickets for all of these great events?
So, so I would suggest everybody to go to the website, and you can buy your all access passes there. Our passes are $99 this year. We've kept it, it's our 10th anniversary, so we really wanted to keep, make it accessible to so many people. We also have, so the all access pass gives you all access to all the films on the platform from the 16th of February to the 21st of February. So you can watch films all week. You can watch films over and over again. If you really love a film, you can just keep, you can watch it 2 or 3 times if you like. The Kids Festival is going to be aired on our Facebook page, as well as our panel discussions as well. So those are all free. Please feel free to tune in and, have a really nice afternoon with the kids. We have a schedule that is on the website as well for all our screenings on Facebook, as well as all the film screenings. So all the film screenings are available at all times. Opening night is the 16th. We're going to be showing our opening film, and then all the films will become available, I believe, at 10 p.m. So I believe the opening film's at 7 p.m., and all the other films will be able to be accessible at 10 p.m.
One last question. What kind of wine should we be drinking throughout this time? And should we have popcorn or hors d'oeuvres? What do you think?
Oh, wow. Well, listen, it's our 10th anniversary. I would say go all out. Get the hors d'oeuvres, the sushi if you're into that, the Caribbean food if you want, a nice jerk chicken dinner with a beautiful bottle of Shiraz or Cabernet Sauvignon.
Ooh.
Definitely.
We got some shopping to do this weekend. Thank you so much for this interview. Congratulations, 10 years. Looking forward to 11 years, and also looking forward to not just what I'm going to see for this festival, but cannot wait to be there in person next year. It's going to happen. Congratulations, and thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Rudy, for having me. It's been a pleasure.